first show. Marlon forgave you once, and now you say you're sorry won't do. I heard you leaving, say it ain't true.
Into the top 10 for the first time this week, 45 years ago.
Boy, Mr. Brown.
The cool ruler, Gregory Isaacs with Mr. Brown.
Boy, Mr. Brown.
Alright, I said, whoa, Mr. Brown. I come to check your data, yeah.
Boy, Mr. Brown.
Now you may not think it is true, yeah, but I'm related to you.
Boy,
alright. Now she told me, Mr. Brown, anytime I could pass by, yeah.
Boy, Mr. Brown.
And since I'm in your town tonight, I said I might as well give a try. Let me tell you why. Over the past month we've been going steady. You can't stop it again, cause it happened already. So please don't treat me so unkind, cause if you do, then I'll explode your daughter mine. Yeah.
Boy, Mr. Brown.
Alright.
Boy, Mr. Brown.
Alright.
Mr. Brown was a new entry to the New York Top 10. Published on June 16th, 1979. Compiled by Clinton Lindsay from leading record stores in the New York tri-state area. Coming up from 16 into the top 10, Mr. Brown, Gregory Isaacs on the Cash and Carry record label.
Mr. Brown.
I'm related.
The top 10 45s from 45 years ago this week. Number 9 was at number 7 the previous week. The Mighty Diamonds. Identity on the Belmont record label. It was 45 years ago this week. The chart published Saturday, June 16th, 1979. Compiled by Clinton Lindsay. Top 10 songs from the New York tri-state area. 45 years ago, 1979. On the 11th of June, actor John Wayne passed away at 72 years of age after a bout with stomach cancer. And on the 15th of June, 45 years ago, McDonald's introduced the Happy Meal. Those were some of the developments. At the time that this chart was published, it was 45 years ago. Now last year in April I did a chart from 1979, but that was from the Jamaica Gleaner. April of 79. And here we are in June looking at a New York chart, and there are 3 songs from the Gleaner chart in April of 79 that's on the New York Top 10 in June, some 2 months later. And this is the number 8 song, A Little Way Different from Errol Dunkley. It's on the Arawak record label.
Every man do his thing a little way different. Yeah, every man do his thing a little way different. The things I do it in a different way from you. The things you do it in a different way from high. Every man do his thing a little way different. Yes, every man do his thing a little way different. No matter what color, race, or creed that he may be. So don't watch mine. No, check yours.
And this is the Rockers' cut of A Little Way Different from Errol Dunkley on the Arawak record label. Previously recorded this song, updated for 79 style. 1979. People were buying records for about $1.10 each in the US. LPs were on average $5.99 in 1979. In New York City, where this chart was published, you could ride a New York City Transit, the bus or the subway for 50 cents. That's $2.27 in today's dollars, adjusted for inflation. Well, it's $2.90 a ride today. So it was a little more cost effective then. No surprise. Average salary in 1979 in the United States, $10,507.27. And that's equal to about $41,249.77 in 2024 dollars, adjusted for inflation. That's an average of $241 a week. That was the average salary in 1979 in the USA, while minimum wage was $2.90 an hour. And a movie ticket cost you $2.51 on average. That's what things cost in the United States in 1979. The number 7 song, another one updated for 1979. This is Derek Harriott. Born to Love You, moving up from number 8 to number 6 on the Crystal record label. Style disco mix. Born to Love You, Derek Harriott. Coming in at number 6 45 years ago, up from number 8. On June 22nd, 1979, Home Depot began operations with 2 stores in Doraville and Decatur, Georgia. It was 45 years ago. Home Depot began operations with those 2 stores in Georgia. On the 9th of June 1979, let's talk tennis now. Chris Evert dominated Wendy Turnbull of Australia 6-2 and 6-love for her 3rd French Open singles title. 1979 it was.
Reggae, the heartbeat of our people.
Number 5 was 3 the previous week. This is Leroy Sable.
Rich man's prayer.
No Love. This is Leroy Sybil. 1979, it was the top 45s 45 years ago.
Never found me a girl. Now I never.
Coming in at number 5, it was 3 the previous week.
Never found me a pretty little girl. Never found.
And let's look at the top 5 from the Billboard Pop charts that same week.
Oh baby, love me like you.
At number 5, Love You Inside Out by the Bee Gees. Randy Van Warmer at number 4, Just When I Needed You Most. At number 3, Ring My Bell, Anita Ward. Sister Sledge at number 2 with We Are Family.
No love.
And Donna Summer was in the number 1 position on the Billboard Pop chart with Hot Stuff. The week ending
Burning fire.
June 16th, 1979.
Shut up in my bones.
And we are counting down the top selling reggae singles from the New York tri-state area that same week. Number 4. This is the granulated one. It's Sugar Minott with Mr. DC.
Coming from the country with my bag of Cali. I woke up on a DC. Him want to hold me. Don't you run now, youth man. You won't get away. If you slip, you will die. And if you run, you can't hide. For I've got my dick stuck right in my hip now. Oh, DC. Don't you take my eyeshine. Oh, DC. Don't you touch my calling. Oh, DC. My children dying for hunger, and I'm on a suffer. So you've got to see, it's the Scally that feed me. 50 cents a stick and $1 a quarter. That's what keep me alive. Me and my 2 kids and wife. So give me a chance, and make me go on like a faster. Just let me pass through, and Jah will bless you. Oh, DC. Don't you take my eyeshine.
Mr. DC from Sugar Minott. What a classic this is. This is a regular play all over the place still.
No, for the time is so rough.
This week, 45 years ago, in 1979, it was in the number 4 position on the New York Top 10. The top 5 movies in theaters that same week.
And the good lamb spread, yeah.
The weekend of June 16th, 1979, Lost and Found was at number 5.
You dread them waiting in the city.
Butch and Sundance, The Early Years at number 4. Number 3, Alien.
Won't you have some pity?
Escape from Alcatraz at number 2.
Don't you touch.
And Rocky 2 was the number 1 grossing movie that weekend, June 16th, 1979.
Don't you touch my eyeshine.
The number 3 song, second time around for the Cool Ruler. This one was number 1 the previous week, Soon Forward on the Taxi label.
So forward, come turn me on. You told me that you're so forward, come turn me on now. Turn your lamps down low now. 'Cause we ain't gonna linger no more. In a time like this, I know the feeling is so hard to resist. So
Forward is one of the three songs that were on the April 1979 chart that we did a year ago.
I know the
Last April.
it's so hard to resist, yeah. So turn me on.
You're on the Jamaican Top 10. Here we are in June. Identity
Turn me on.
from the Mighty Diamonds.
Turn me on now.
Soon Forward. And the next song, the number 2 song.
Hands down low now.
Those were in the Jamaican charts in April of 1979.
No more. Turn your lamps down low.
A gallon of gas in the United States on average
'Cause I've got the love in here now, yellow.
was about 86 cents a gallon, adjusted to $3.38.
Me on now.
The most expensive in an 85-year span.
Turn me
It was an oil crisis in 1979. Gas was very expensive. It would not be that price again until 1986. So a little oil crisis going on there in the late 70s.
mischief made
Junior Delgado in the number 2 position.
girls are cheap stars.
Trickster, it was 2 the previous week.
Cheek star, the girls them a cheek star. A lot of them a cheek star. Cheek star, the girls them a cheek star. A lot of them a cheek star. Just like money goes from hand to hand, woman goes from man to man. If you give them your heart and soul, they pretend you were acting cool. They will take your heart away. They will take it night and day. And even if you cry, they pretend they don't know why. Cheek star, the girls them a cheek star. A lot of them a cheek star. Cheek star, the girls them a cheek star. A lot of them a cheek star. They even wanna drive in the shiny car. They even try to trick the movie star. Cheek star, the girls them a cheek star. A lot of them a cheek star. Cheek star, the girls them a cheek star. A lot of them a cheek star. Cheek star, the girls them a cheek star. A lot of them a cheek star. Just like money goes
Produced by Dennis Brown and Junior Delgado's Trickster
from man to man.
on the DEB music label.
Give them your heart and soul. They pretend you
Gregory Isaacs, the only artist with more than 1 entry on the chart. He's at number 10
a lot of them a cheek star.
and he's at number 3.
The girls them
Now, that's how you do it. You have one song just falling out
a cheek
of the number 1 spot and one just coming into the top 10.
them a cheek star.
That's how you do it, Gregory.
No for them a cheek star. Whoa, 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 whoa.
On June 18th, 1979, Billy Martin would be hired by the Yankees for the second time.
Stop.
He would be hired and fired on 5 separate occasions by the New York Yankees between 1975 and 1988.
Them a cheek star.
He passed away on Christmas Day 1989
Star.
in a car accident.
A lot of them a cheek star. Just like money goes from hand to hand.
And on
Goes from
June 22nd, 1979,
if you give them your heart,
Larry Holmes
they
defeats Mike Weaver
acting.
in 12 rounds via TKO.
Take your heart away. They will take it
It was a tough title defense for Larry Holmes. It was his third one.
They pretend they don't know why.
And 1979 was International Year of the Child, as declared by the United Nations back in 1976.
Daddy girls, them a trickster. A lot of them a trickster.
That was this week in 1979.
To shine
And these are the top 10 selling records
the movie star.
from the New York tri-state area.
A trickster.
A composite from various record stores compiled by Clinton Lindsay. The new number one song that week, Soon Forward, was the number one song the previous week. Soon Forward by Gregory Isaacs. There's a new number one. Before we get to the new number one, let's quickly recap the top 10 that week. June 16th, 1979. Mr. Brown, Gregory Isaacs at number 10. Number 9 is Identity by the Mighty Diamonds. Errol Dunkley at number 8, a little way different.
A lot of them
Number 7, Born to Love You, 79,
just like
disco mix style.
woman goes from man to man. If you give them your heart and soul, they pretend you're acting so cool. Trickster, the girls, them a trickster. A lot of them a trickster. Trickster,
At number 5, Ain't No Love, Leroy Sibbles.
enough of them a trickster.
Sugar Minott at number 4, Mr. DC. Number 3, Soon Forward, Gregory Isaacs.
Enough of them a
Previous number 1, Trickster from Junior Delgado remains at number 2.
Blasting the blast. Reggae number one.
Up from number 6 the previous week, right into the number 1 spot on the Heavy Duty record label. This is Junior Mervin.
Blasting the blast. Reggae number one. Blasting the blast. Reggae number one.
Those were the top selling 45s from the New York tri-state area 45 years ago this week. June 16th, 1979, compiled by Clinton Lindsay, who was a college student back then. The New York Institute of Technology. And that's where this chart was presented. At the school's radio station. And via cable network, closed circuit cable. Another vintage chart presentation for July. Stay tuned, I'll announce which chart I'll be doing in July and what week I'll be doing it in July.
hot spot on your radio. The hottest music, all the songs you grew up with, and all your new favorite artists. All on one station.